here to meet the Prime Minister, the Opposition Leader and the Deputy Leader of the Greens to tell them what young people want done on climate change.
So I'm Jaden Harris from the electorate of Warringah in North Cockrell. Here to meet Tony Abbott, my local member.
My name is Maritza Savanda and I'm from the Laylaw electorate.
And we're from Narrabundah College here in Canberra.
We're going to ask them what they believe about climate change. They think that it's a serious issue and what they're going to do about it. And in particular with the price on pollution, is it going to be strong or is it going to be weak and ineffective?
Only in primary school when you get to go to Parliament House and you meet some member of some suburb that you've never heard of in your life, so nothing really massive. So I guess Prime Minister of Australia is a good introduction to meeting a politician.
Those against the tax weren't the only ones seeking to advise the Parliament today. Members of the Australian Youth Climate Coalition met with the Prime Minister, Opposition Leader and the Greens.
Do you accept the science of climate change and what do you plan to do about it?
She had a younger audience.
We'll still be around in 2050 when we're seeing the impacts of climate change. Unfortunately, many of our politicians will not.
Strong support from members of the Youth Climate Coalition, claiming 58,000 members.
Ellen Sandel is with you in the Hack studio. She's the National Director of the Australian Youth Climate Change Coalition. Ellen, you managed to score some FaceTime with Julia Gillard today. What did you tell her?
I just basically handed her the declaration, the basic outline of the AYCC policies, and yeah, let her know that as representatives of such a huge cross-section of Australian youth, over 58,000, this is what we want to do and what we feel is necessary in order to properly curtail and take proper action in climate change today. So that's basically, and just joked about being part of her electorate as well, growing up in the good old Melbourne West Side.
We had quite a long discussion with Mr Abbott and also Greg Hunt, the Opposition Climate Change Minister. Positive in parts, and we found some points of conflict in parts as well. We discussed what we think our message for a safe climate future is, and he talked about what the Liberal Party position is, which is quite different from ours.
And I know it's a stupid realisation, but she's just another human being. So it really, it wasn't really that nerve-wracking.
They're just there to listen to you. They have to listen to you because taxpayers pay them to be there and they represent us, so they need to hear our voices. And if we don't tell them what we think, then they're going to just assume.
Well, we're the people who are going to be growing up in the future. It's our world to inherit and pass on to our children and our grandchildren. And so it's really important to us because we're going to be around when the effects of climate change are felt most.